Yo, yo, yo. Let's get the business. Back with another one. Get my situation right. Back with another crazy one, matter of fact. Let's get the business. We outside again. Got the big dog out here with me, man. We got the Mayfield beginner, Bowling Green representative, Louisville record spinner, mixtape Ironman, and all that.
That's what's up.
Word, I couldn't wait to say that.
Hey, you got it down, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And right now we rocking with DJ Slikk, man. The biggest thing in the state and everywhere.
Man,
He know it. He humbly
man.
and respectfully. What's going on with you though, man?
Man, you got it, man. Hey, I appreciate you inviting me on your platform, bro. It's dope.
No doubt, bro.
I was excited to get here, man. So,
word,
man, don't be holding back on me, bro.
Hey, I got you up here now. Excited to have you, man.
Let's get
I couldn't wait, man. So, like I said, Mayfield beginner. Tell me a little bit how your upbringing, man, and what inspired you to start DJing.
I just always had the music, man. When I was in like 7th, maybe 6th, 7th grade, I had all the music, and I didn't know that wasn't normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I just thought I like music, so I had all the music. So one of my partners was like, "Yo, come to the house and bring all your music, because you got all the music. You could just play the music." And I was like, "Play music at a party." I still wasn't putting 2 and 2 together. Right. And I just went and did it, and then people was like, "Yo, how much you charge the DJ?" And I was like, well, there we go.
This got popping.
Yeah.
That's crazy. You didn't know you had like a big advantage when you had all that music on you.
Not at all, man. I was just doing what came natural. I just always loved music, from being in music programs when I was a kid to like, you know what I'm saying, just listening to music. And I thought everybody wanted, I thought in everybody's family somebody got a big record collection or something. You know what I'm saying? So I thought everybody had that, but I didn't know that. At a young age, it was a little different.
Man, I can relate to a lot of that, man. Like certain talents that I had and stuff like that. You don't realize how much you're standing out until you like, damn, I realize I got gold in my hands. You know what I mean? Yeah. Start getting it popping. That's dope though, how that happened though. So you was always involved in music, basically.
Yep. So I started DJing then. 8th grade, I started like really paying attention to it, and
that's hard.
I just started seeing what other people was doing. But I come from a small era, and there was no internet. So it wasn't like I was seeing everything. It was kind of like slow motion. Like
Mayfield.
What somebody could see in Chicago versus what I could see with no radio station. Like, think about it, we have no radio station. Nobody's playing like mixing on the radio, so I don't even know this is a thing.
Right, the culture is just black and white.
Yeah, all I'm seeing is videos that I can see, the stuff that may come on TV every once in a while, but I didn't have what everybody has in their fingertips now, so it was a lot different. But
oh yeah, in the technology world, don't even compare.
Yeah, I didn't even know where to get records from and stuff like that.
That's saying a lot though, because that means you had that vision.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things. I'm not going to, I don't know. It just was one of those things that happened. Like,
and you pick up on things quickly.
Yeah.
You realize what you had, and just, that's nice though.
Oh, yeah, especially when there was some money involved in it. Then I was like, okay, that makes sense. Something I love to do, and I can make some money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's
rubs hands and getting it going. So that's hard. So I already noticed off top, you CEO of the ELITEgiance group. I like to say core group of DJs, but it's bigger than DJs. I got more than DJs. You want to elaborate a little bit on the origin of that?
So the ELITEgiance came from the Camp DJs. We used to be the Camp DJs back in the day.
Camp, yeah.
That kind of left, and we reformed a new thing called the ELITEgiance. ELITEgiance is a big collective of people that deal with music. So you got DJs, you got artists, you got producers, you got videographers, you got, I mean, anything that somebody does with entertainment, we got it involved in what we got going on. It's just a coalition of people that take care of each other. So we monitor what the business is, you know what I'm saying? If somebody is being rough on the DJs or doing something, you know what I'm saying, we kind of let that be known so nobody don't deal with those people or whatnot. Just a collective of people that take care of each other. What everybody should be doing in our business, what black people should be doing in general.
That's super facts. You know I'm glad you said that.
But it's just one of those things that we put a title on ours. That's it.
You're right, because it shouldn't be so abnormal looking like. It should just be, because we see that togetherness a lot more often.
When you say that and you talk to people and they like, oh man, that's different. It's like, why is that different?
Right.
Why should it be different?
It don't have to be like that.
Yeah.
So y'all setting a great example of that I mean, teamwork and getting the business in that way.
Yeah,
And,
100%.
and like you said, looking out for each other, that's hard.
Yeah, we got to. I mean, if you don't look out for each other, who gonna look out for us, man?
Right.
Everybody gonna be running wild. And I don't come from that philosophy of I get paid this and you can't know what I'm getting paid. You know what I'm saying? To me,
Right.
that's kind of sucker because we work in the market. So if you work in the market, how you not know what other people in the market getting paid? You might be undervaluing yourself. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like we're not gonna do that. We're gonna make sure that it's all good.
That was hard what you said though, because people do, they put their own whatever they want to label you onto you sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one reason why I started doing this, so people can control their own narrative. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you supposed to.
Yeah.
If you don't tell your story, somebody else gonna do it, and they not gonna do a good as job as you. And they're gonna leave out some key elements that you like. I thought everybody knew that, and then they don't. And now you sitting back looking silly.
Yeah,
so tell your own story. Don't let nobody else do it.
Yeah, you can't count on them to tell your story for you.
At least not correctly. They might do it.
They're gonna leave some stuff out.
Yeah, the stuff that you feel like is important. So yeah.
That's hard. So I noticed like y'all's with quality control. You threw it was a silent party.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all had the phone booth and DJ John Q and DJ MTB.
Yeah. So that was my brother. Shout out John Q. Shout out them.
The theme of the joint was crazy because like I noticed everybody had their headphones on and there's no music being played out loud.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope.
We actually have another one coming up, man. That's like the new thing within our realm. So we throwing 30 and up parties. It's me and DJ Empty Beats and DJ John Q. And shout out to Boosie and Taiwan, everybody, you know what I'm saying, that be involved in all that stuff. But basically we try to do something a little bit different for our market. Like the silent party ain't nothing new, but it's something that we haven't been doing in the black culture that much, especially not in the 30 and up realm. So we just decided, okay, let's try to do that. We did it a couple of times and people loved it. It's a different type of concept. When you look at the video, it looks crazy. So it makes you feel like, man, what am I, I wonder what that's like. You know what I'm saying?
It did look crazy.
Yeah. It's a, so like this time we'll have 9 DJs. So you got 3 different DJs at a time. So they go for an hour and you can just change the channel. It's like you listen to different radio stations.
That's super hard.
Yeah. So then one DJ might be playing hip hop, somebody might be playing R&B, somebody might be playing Afro beats. You know what I'm saying? Just all kind of different things, and whatever your vibe is, you can look around and see what other people are doing or listening to. And you can also see like if people are putting their hands in the air and doing something crazy, you're like, hold on, I want to see what they're doing on that channel. Or if everybody's singing along to a song, you're like, hold on, what's on that? So you can kind of watch the room change for whatever color it is. So
I know you done seen some wild stuff at those events.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They getting lit.
Yeah, and it's a competition between the DJs.
Litty
No DJ wants to be the one that doesn't have anybody listening to your channel, so you can see what everybody's listening to. Right. Yeah, it becomes it becomes one of those things.
That's very unique and creative, man. You know what I mean? That's hard. And it, like you said, it's probably just fun just to get together with other people and do stuff like that. You know what I mean? But that's hard, man. The Kentucky Urban Entertainment Awards. Word. You're the originator of that, to my understanding.
Okay, so but no. All of the stuff that we doing right now really came from the Kemp era. So we had the Kemp DJs that turned into the ELITEgiance. And then we had the Kemp Awards that turned into the Kentucky Urban Entertainment Awards. So even though it's different, it's ran by different people, you know what I'm saying, but it's still the same type of idea together. So shout out Marley Marr. Shout out Miss Bless, who was doing that, you know what I'm saying, back then. But it kind of just, it transformed. Now Marley is still involved with what we got going on right now, so he's definitely in the mix. So that's
DJ Marley Marr.
Yeah, DJ Marley Marr. So that morphed into shout out to my dog. So that morphed into what we have right now. But we kind of changed the system of it, you know what I'm saying, the way it was set up. Just added a little flair to it, and we've been doing it since 2016.
That's hard.
And every year it gets bigger and better.
Like you were saying, it get bigger and better because like the impact of it, nobody else was doing that, man. So like, it's like looked at now as the key, you know what I mean, the number one event.
Yeah, that's why I don't have any hair on my head. and I got gray hairs popping out
He
because
be
of the
organizing a
awards.
lot of that,
Yeah,
man. He
but
go, he go crazy when they come out.
Yeah, I take the good with the bad because I understand.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm a DJ. So
Yeah.
being a DJ, I'm sensitive about when I get out there and put my craft out there and let people hear it. And I understand. So you know what I'm saying? When I was in the mix with the Kemp Awards and stuff, and it was, you know, mixtape DJ and you know what I'm saying, DJ of the year and stuff like that. Hell yeah, I was mad if I didn't win or if I wasn't in the mix. You know what I'm saying?
Serious,
so I understand because it's that I take it that serious for me because this is all we got in Kentucky. So I took it that serious before. So now coming into me running it, I know I got to take it serious. So I understand. So I don't never jump out the window and be like, "Hey man, you know, dude going crazy." I just, you know, let them feel how they feel, and then I'll talk to them later on. That's all it is.
And that's brilliant, man. I just think it's a beautiful, it's a dope platform, man. That was very much so needed. Because like a lot of people say in a lot of interviews, like coming from Kentucky, you know, like there's not a lot of record labels right here. You know, there's not a lot of big high-rise buildings and all that stuff, and not a lot of A&Rs and CEOs. There's not a lot of that going on in Kentucky. You see what I'm saying? So to get something popping like that, you know, man, salute to y'all, man.
I appreciate it, man.
And we go through that.
So sponsor something. How about that,
man?
You know
tap
what I'm
into
saying?
that.
If y'all like it, sponsor something, man. Why would you not want to be in front of all the music people within the state of Kentucky? So all these different markets where people may not know you if you in Louisville or E-Town or Radcliffe or even from Mayfield to Paducah to the Fultons and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you not be in the mix with that? Regardless if you like what we doing or not, come politic with those people that are, so you can at least be known in these other markets. Like, where can you come one day and see all the big dogs from every market?
Tap into the culture for real.
Yeah, you can't do it. So I don't understand why people don't support that more and try to be in the mix with it. Like, I would be taking advantage of all of the free stuff because it's free. All you have to do is just come around. It's free interviews, it's free networking, it's free everything that you can get that don't cost us $1 million. You can get it for the free on that weekend, and all you gotta do is tap in.
People need to tap in though. Like, they look a lot. You know what I mean? They see you popping, they see you working and doing all that, but they don't actually tap in all the time.
They be making up stuff about me too, man. You see how easy it was to talk to me. So I'm that way all the time. So I don't understand why people just don't be like, "Yo, bro, like, I don't understand what's happening. Can you explain it to me?" And I will, because I'm one of those people. Because when I don't know what's going on, instead of me complaining about it, I go and tap in and figure out who I need to talk to so I can get a better understanding. Everybody ain't gonna do that, and I understand it, but I'm a person that will.
You're an information seeker. You willing to go for that, and a lot of people would rather assume and not tap in. Everybody got their own little reasons, and there's sometimes just some weird stuff behind it. But yeah. Tap all the way in.
Yeah, it's not
KyRaised.com. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got a clothing brand. You know what I'm saying? KyRaised.com.
The avenues are there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All that stuff. And if I got some game, I'm gonna give it to you. Why would I let you suffer? If I don't suffer, why would I let you suffer when I can just give you a couple gems and be like, "Hey, bro, at least go this way. It'll save you a whole bunch of money." At least do that.
Slikk cool, bro. Always have been. He's just a big name and a big face in the culture for us. But for those of you who don't know, he's very cool, man. You know, he's an understandable person, and he'll work with you. You know what I mean?
Sometimes, though.
Right. Can't clip your own head off. Yeah. Word. Let's get the business. We back again. My phone cooked in the sun, so but we back for another one, man. Where I was at though is the Kentucky Urban Entertainment Awards, right? Word. To me, man, it's just huge, man. Like, it was very much needed. You know what I mean? We ain't have nothing like that popping. So how long has it been popping, you think?
It's been since
some years.
06, 07 is when the Kemp Awards started, and then in 2016 is when it became the Kentucky Urban Entertainment Awards, and that's when I jumped in the mix. So if you still mad about the Kemp Awards, it was not me. Okay,
hey, they getting their feelings about them awards.
Yeah, which I understand. Like I say, man, I understand I get it, you know what I'm saying?
I remember one year it was real. It was getting real spooky. You know what I mean?
Man, it's always something. It's always something to be said. But always respectable. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
we just we just keep the respect level there. Everybody can debate and do all that other stuff, but as long as we, you know what I'm saying, we keep it respectful, man. That's all, man. I'm not out here making no money from this. I actually be going into debt. I can say it every time.
Strictly for the culture,
yeah,
man.
for the culture.
Man.
Out of money coming out of my pocket. But once again, everybody don't want to see that part. All they want to do is be disgruntled. They don't want to help us get it better. Like we're never going to get it 100% right, but help us get closer. You know what I'm saying?
So they want to look from a distance and complain, but they don't want to play their part.
But as soon as I say, well, this is how it works, because they normally don't know how it works, and I say, this is how it works, help us to make it better, then they go, well, I mean, y'all been doing the right job, man. I don't know all the answers. Like, I don't either.
I know what you mean. You're only human.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure it out just like you trying to figure it out. And the difference between me and other people is I can say I don't know the answers.
Right.
I can say that. A lot of people won't do that because they feel like this is going to make them look the type of way. I think it'll make you look like a liar when you feel like you got all the answers.
So it's pride.
Yeah.
It's like going into a job acting like you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And then breaking your own.
Yeah, you need to write down on the application, I cannot drive a forklift, sir. I'm not going to mess up y'all's business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I'm the person that's gonna say that.
But that is one little issue with our culture, man, the pride part.
And I understand, especially as black men. I get it. I
pride.
get it. But I also understand that for us to move forward, we gotta do better with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
If we could break that pride and that victimized mentality, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we working on it, man. Small increments, man. We get
facts, process. But what y'all doing is beautiful, man. And continue to do it, please.
I appreciate it.
And the nominees, people choose those nominees.
Yeah, but then that's my fault too.
And if you feel some kind of way, go vote them.
That's the thing. And you have to. And sometimes I really be wanting to say, basically, like sometimes I be wanting to be like, let me show you what your votes really look like, because some people feel like they're a little bit more popular than what they are. Yeah. And I just want to say, man, the people may be lying to you sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got what my dog will say, vanity matrix. They got all this stuff that look good,
smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, to the outside eye, but when it come down to it, some of this stuff ain't really adding up. Facts. And one of the things that people go and look at when they're not informed on the artist is they go look at monthly Spotify plays. So if you're out there and you feeling like, or the subscribers, they looking at all of that stuff. So if you out there and you feel like you're doing something, at least check that first before you out here telling everybody about what you can do and what you can bring to anything. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
That's something that somebody's gonna look at. So work on that first before you start trying to explain to people why you the next big thing. Like,
that's a very good point.
Build up some listeners.
Everybody wants to be there, but like you said, things got to add up. You know what I mean? And now you're talking about likes. We ain't talking about,
But we want it right now. Everybody wants it right now instead of working for it. And I've been in the game long enough to see people work for it and see it turn into something. And I seen people who jump in and then it was all there real fast and then they lose it real fast. And then they kind of like, dang, I wish I would have built it up. So in my eyes, from what I'm seeing and what I've seen over the time of me being in the game, that's the best way to do it. Build it up slowly. It don't have to come overnight. You know what I'm saying? You want the longevity. Yeah, you want to be able to do it for 10 years, 20 years. You don't want to get popping and get a 2-year run and then that's it.
Right. Instead of instant gratification, like you said, I'd rather pick the longevity.
Yeah.
About long lasting wealth.
Yeah, it's hard to see for some people.
Yeah. It is. And sometimes, but that's a very good point. You're listening to a legend right now. The Mayfield beginner, Bowling Green representative, Louisville record spinner, mixtape, Ironman.